Fast and Furious
Better hide your baby or you better hide that big ass forehead.
versus Fast and Furious.
I live my life a quarter mile at a time.
Hey, it's Vin Diesel. This is Car Wars.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Car Wars. I'm Sergi. This is Alex.
What's up, guys?
And can we just take a moment to appreciate the fact that Vin Diesel has just done our intro?
Damn!
The show has just elevated like 50 levels.
So if you have not had reason enough to subscribe up until now, that was your reason.
There
It doesn't
you go.
get better than that, having Vin Diesel
Boom.
intro Car Wars. We're just starting, you know?
Actually,
We can
yeah.
only go
Yeah, it's not even just the intro. Actually, Vin Diesel and the director of Fast and Furious, Justin Lin, are in this episode today later on, so make sure that you watch until the end because we have them doing a little bit of appearance.
I like the way that sounds.
We have actually had a pre-screening of the brand new Fast and
Yes.
Furious movie, Fast 9. And so it
Yes.
was just like the Supercar Blondie team,
Yeah,
Car
that
Wars
was-
team in a private cinema
Yeah.
screening.
They booked out the entire cinema just for us. Felt like a proper
Yeah.
VIP walking in there
Yeah.
watching unreleased movies, and we got to see all of it. So today we're doing a free-for-all, all of the cars that we think are the coolest in all the Fast and Furious movies, and we're gonna make them battle it out.
You guys might like a Honda Civic. That's not really my deal.
That's true.
So I am going to ruffle some feathers, I
Oh
think.
yeah, some people are gonna get offended like, what? There's no way that car's better than this one. Let's get real for a second. I would personally take home a LaFerrari before a Dodge Charger. I said it.
Oh Lord,
It's all about having a little bit of fun. You guys will have your opinions. We have our opinions with Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
We've already had Vin Diesel on the show before.
Yes, we have.
And people liked it so much. We got a couple of comments. One guy said that he liked Van Diesel. You guys want Van Diesel? We're gonna give you more Van Diesel. So that's what
I actually
today.
think that name's kind of epic.
Fast and Furious has changed a lot over the years. It used to be like, you know, rolling up on at a red light, someone be like, yo,
Yeah.
I'll race you, winner gets your wife. And now it's more like Mission Impossible.
That whole thing, like, when it gets me,
Yeah, she was like,
that would not fly today.
I remember it crystal clear. She was like, how about winner gets me? I was like,
Winner gets me.
And now it is literally like explosions,
flying
and
sharks.
everything, and
aliens.
space trips.
Yeah.
It's gone in a completely
Yeah.
new direction. It's like the budget must have just gone up by
Yeah.
thousandfold.
But I like it.
Go see the movie, guys. It is
Yes.
coming out, Fast and Furious 9 on May 20th.
Yes.
Write it in your diary right now. Do not
Yes.
miss out on that date.
All right, so everyone has seen the Supras, they've seen the Chargers, they've seen the Eclipses. Okay, those are great cars, but what I want to focus on is the Ferrari FXX in Fast and Furious 6.
Yes. So these are the cars that kind of make an appearance. They're not the hero cars, but they're the cars that Sergi
Yeah.
and I would like to take home from the Fast and
I mean,
Furious
come on,
movies.
let's be honest.
Come
Who would not
on.
want this? Even the most hardcore muscle car fans would say Ferrari XXX.
Of course.
That's a nice car. Right, the next car that I want to focus on is the Lamborghini LM002 truck.
Yes.
And this is a car that we both saw in Italy not that long ago.
Yeah,
And
first time I'd ever seen it in real life.
Yes.
And you know, you might think, oh, okay, it's a rugged old truck from the 80s.
No.
Actually, it is super nice.
yes. We also have the LFA. And yes, this is the best sounding supercar in the world.
So I drove one in Sydney, as you know.
Okay.
I mentioned it before on Car Wars, and I 1000% agree with that. I will say it's one of the best sounding supercars in the
Yes.
world.
I want to switch it up a little bit. I want to go over to the flip car.
Yeah.
The flippity car.
This is cool.
Because, look, would you want to own one? Probably. Come on, you would definitely want to own a flip car. Even if you're not actually going to flip anyone.
Yeah, okay.
To have a flip car that is designed to flip cars
It's pretty cool.
is sick. Look, we're making a bit of an exception.
The Hulk, VW Hulk. It's not a supercar. It's not a car that I would necessarily want to take home,
No, but you have to give it attention,
yes,
right?
that is cool.
And if this video gets 500 likes, she will put Hulk hands on her McLaren. What do you guys think? I think we can make that happen.
I need to get at least
100,000.
50,000 likes.
Let's make it happen, guys.
Now, one of my favorite auto manufacturers in the world,
Yes,
Koenigsegg,
absolutely.
from Sweden,
I agree.
the CCXR was featured in Fast and Furious 5,
Yep.
and it has over 1,000 horsepower.
Yep.
I love Koenigsegg.
It's sick.
All right,
Yeah.
GT40.
Yeah,
Now,
this
the
is nice.
GT40 is like an iconic race car.
All right, so next up is the Ripsaw Tank, because who would not want a tank? The world's fastest tank.
Yeah,
I
and
would want
actually, I'm I'm hopefully going to get my hands on it here.
Okay.
And drive it, and that's going to be on my channel
That would
really
be
soon.
sick. We also have another car, the Ice Charger.
Yeah, we love the Ice
which
Charger.
everyone, it's probably a global favorite, but we had to put this in the list just because of how unique it is.
Yeah, we love
right?
it. It's got the EMP.
Before we get into the Fast and Furious 9 list, we're gonna wrap this up with the Lycan. We've
Yep.
had this car on the show several times. Beautiful car.
It's got diamonds in the headlights.
Yep. Time for intermission. We're gonna be interviewing Vin Diesel and Justin Lin.
Let's cross to them now.
Yeah, let's do it.
Guys, it's Vin Diesel!
Yeah, we're here on the show. Yeah, man. All right, man. Good to have you.
Welcome to Car Wars. It's so
Yeah.
nice to have you.
We are pumped, man.
We've just watched your latest movie.
Oh my God, what did you think? Tell me.
Yeah, it's sick.
Dude, when the cars are flying at the, I don't know what it was, like this long bus type truck
Hey,
thing,
man.
I was like, boom.
It
That's where
it
it's
was
at.
intense, man. It was action packed. That was like, yeah, that was sick, man. Sick.
Loved it. Hey, listen, we've actually had you on the show before.
Yes.
We've been digging through your car collection.
Yeah, we've done all the research trying to figure out what kind of cars you have, and we saw that you may or may not have a Lycan. Can you confirm or not that that's true?
No, I need one. First of all, I don't.
Okay, he doesn't have one. That's,
Okay.
hey, that's why you can't trust everything you see on the internet. So, all right, there we go. That was
Peeps, it's a
yeah.
lie.
Oh man.
Don't Google stuff. It doesn't work.
I should have picked that car from Fast 7.
Talking of fast cars, out of all of the fast movies, what has been your favorite fast car?
Obviously, the Charger has sentimental value, but there's a 70 Chevelle that was always important to me as well. It's the car that, at the end of the first Fast and Furious, I'm driving in Mexico.
I think Fast has moved from the streets, like it used to be like this old school, like kind of like street racer movie, and now you've like gone to outer space, and I just, it's a completely different thing.
It's just like, where do you go from there, man? You can't go further than space.
Hey, how bummed were you that Tyrese got to go to space and you got stuck on Earth?
Yeah, man.
That's more funny than you know, because he was like, let someone else go to space.
We've all been waiting over a year for this movie. How do you feel that it's finally out?
Well, honestly, I feel like we didn't realize how much we missed that theatrical experience of watching a movie. It does something, it adds something to the experience.
We were all throwing popcorn at each other and, you know, getting up and going, yeah, did you see that scene? You know? Exactly.
Shout out to the supercar
Look who we have on the show now.
Yes.
We have the director of Fast and Furious 9, Justin Lin. Justin,
Yes.
thank you so much for coming on Car Wars.
Great to see you guys.
So you've been with Fast and Furious around the world. You've been to space. Like, what's next? You guys gonna go back in time, or what's happening? I mean, this looks like.
Hey, the thing that I love is there should never be any boundaries. Every time we get a chance, let's keep pushing it. Just when you think you know who we are, we're gonna keep pushing and growing.
So it's
Yeah,
either
definitely.
Mars or back in time. I feel like that's going to be Fast 10.
Oh, you guys.
The scenes we saw were so epic, as in, I honestly don't even know how you pulled off some of these scenes.
Yeah.
What was the hardest scene to actually pull off as a director?
I'll tell you, you know, these big action set pieces, I feel great because I work with the best crew in the world, right? And so usually when I tell them what happens, I love it when it's like 10 seconds where they say, oh my God, they're scared, how do we do this? But I'll tell you the scariest thing for me is working with a 3-year-old. Working with a 3-year-old on set, trying to make sure that he can connect with Dominic Toretto as the father. That's the most challenging, you know, aspect of working.
Yeah, children and animals, right?
and water, and water. I think
water.
put them all
Okay,
three. That's yeah.
Hey, when the cars were like being smashed against this massive truck, was that real? Did you guys actually smash that many cars?
Yeah. I you know, it was one of those things where I think a lot of times when I first started, people were like, oh yeah, we can do CG, and from my experience, yes, you can do that, but nothing beats actually throwing a car against another car. Just something about it is so visceral that a computer can't duplicate it.
That
And
was
I
our
think
favorite.
that's-
That was my
yeah,
favorite
yeah.
scene.
That
I was like,
looks like-
that's for sure real cars.
And those,
Oh yeah,
that
we
looks
were
like fun to be at.
we were throwing cars, and I kept giving them
Well,
notes. I'm like,
physically,
more
all of you
cars,
just
more
throwing it up.
cars.
We've just bought recently new cars for ourselves.
Yep.
And we want to show you, I'm going to show you my car, so just going to show you his car.
Yeah.
Now, if you were forced to choose one of these cars for your next Fast and Furious movie, which one would it be? Okay, all right, I'm going to put you on the spot here. Here is...
And we're volunteering, by the way.
Yeah, look, you are welcome to use this. That's an RS1, all right? Now, or...
That's more of a hypercar kind of thing. I have something more realistic. It's a BMW X6, but I pimped it out with a carbon fiber body kit. Come on, that could definitely be on Fast and Furious.
We can have more than one car in the next one.
Yeah, both of our cars will be on Fast 10.
Yes. And speaking of Fast and Furious 10, we're gonna throw out a suggestion out there because we've been thinking long and hard.
Yeah.
The title for Fast and Furious 10 could be Fast 10 Your Seatbelts. Hey, you know, like Fast and Furious 10, fasten up, fasten your seatbelts. That sounds pretty good to me. No, that's a pretty good title.
You throw it in the universe and you don't know what's going to come back. So we might be sitting here in a couple of years and talking about...
Going, that was us!
Yeah.
No, Justin, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Yes.
And congratulations on the release, and we look forward to seeing the next one.
Thank you guys. Great talking.
That was awesome.
That was sick. I mean,
Thank you so much for coming on Car Wars.
Oh my God.
We're kind of a big deal now.
yeah, and if you guys like the video, we'll get even more people on it. It's a magical cycle of support.
It really is.
So
Support the channel and we'll all win.
Right, so let's get into Fast and Furious 9 cars from the new movie.
What
And
you've
we're
got to look forward to.
Oh yeah, we're gonna kick it off with a banger.
I have to say, I really was feeling the new Charger in Fast 9.
Yeah, absolutely.
It looks
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah. It's electric, right?
Well, yes, that's what they're saying. It's electric.
Yeah.
Look, with everything happening in the movie, I didn't even notice it was electric because there's
Yeah.
so much stuff happening all the time. It's like, what happens if like Fast becomes silent?
Yeah,
like
just-
the whole Fast and Furious movie is just silent.
Just be like a silent, it'd be like a Charlie Chaplin movie, like back in the days. Yeah. Yeah,
and then
you
a big
know.
explosion.
You know, next car that I loved on Fast and Furious 9 is the Hellcat Charger. It's beautiful.
It's a beast.
It's a nice car. Right, and then we have the Chevy Nova SS.
Yeah.
Next up, okay, this one, yes, the
Okay.
Toyota Supra. They had a Supra, of course, they brought a Supra back in.
So it was crazy hyped up, right, in 2020. And the movie was actually meant to come out in 2020, so that was going to be a massive, like, reveal of the Supra in the car.
And then COVID happened.
And then COVID happened.
I've seen a lot of these on the road.
Yeah.
And every time I try to race them. All right, next up we have the Noble M600.
Yeah. In the movie, we were looking at it and we were like, what is Helen Mirren driving? What is this?
Yeah,
Because
'cause-
it was quite dark,
Yeah, it
and
was
we're like,
dark.
we came out of the cinema and everyone's like, what was that car?
Yeah.
And then JP was like, dude, it's the Noble M600. We're like, oh, yeah,
Yeah.
It's a British manufacturer, and this car costs about $270,000, and it's got about 660 horsepower.
This next one is my #1 favorite car of Fast and Furious 9, the Pontiac Fiero with a massive jet engine in the back. When I saw that, I was like, yeah! You know, like. This is a video that's gonna get all kinds of different opinions.
Yeah.
So anyways, we're gonna put everything on the screen one more time. Pop, 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 so
Here it
you guys
is.
can take a little look.
For me, I'm gonna go with the Lexus LFA.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
congrats, Alexis LFA, to get, you got Alex's win of all the Fast and Furious cars.
You know why? Because it's not like a traditional like supercar brand, but it is noted as a supercar. Look, it's bridging those two worlds for me. So, and it's also
Okay.
one of the coolest sounding cars in the world, in my opinion. I love
Alright,
it.
That's a very poetic answer. I'm gonna vote for the Ferrari FXX just because I like it. Because I like it, and that's it. And I would also like to own the Ice Charger and the RB26 powered Mustang
Nice.
from Tokyo Drift.
Okay, yeah, you love
I
that.
like to own a lot of them.
Yeah.
But
What
yeah.
do you want to own?
Yeah.
Let us know.
Yeah.
Your favorite car out of all the Fast movies. And don't forget to go watch the movie. It is premiering May 20th, and we've already seen it, and you should go and see it. Don't be left out.
All right, we're gonna go party with Vin Diesel, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.